Today I'm going to be showing you my exact process for how I get clients using cold outreach with some of the world's biggest Web3 companies like Ava Labs, GameStarter, Binance, Chainlink, Polygon, Rarible, Ubisoft, and tons more. This video is essentially going to reveal how I book 3 to 5 meetings per day from this room. So we're inside my computer and these are the tools I use to source the leads I'm going to be contacting. First things first, let's show you Apollo. And if you don't know, it's apollo.io. Simply put, you can look for industry and keywords. You go to company keywords and literally type in blockchain. This is the first page that actually comes up, so it's super simple. And as you can see, loads of blockchain companies pop up. We've got 676,000 companies. So let's do Web3 and NFT, GameFi, and I only use the company keyword section. If you use by industry, it's not going to find any companies. It's a bit weird like that, but it's all good. Next thing we want to do is separate by employee size. If you want a bigger company that can actually pay you, you probably want to look at like 21 to 50 plus. Let's just go here for now. As you can see, there's a ton of companies, and what we're going to do is look at the job titles as well. So ideally, if you're any of the previous companies that I specified, you're going to be looking for the CEO, co-founder, maybe the CTO and CMO. Once you're done with the search on Apollo, you can just export to CSV using Find Email as well. So export to CSV and you can just download it straight away. Secondly, let's go to Find Email. It's findemail.com, which is a great tool. And this allows you to scrape all the data from LinkedIn. Let's go to Sales Navigator. For example, I've got some already previous searches. So we're just going to try that now. What will happen here is another button will pop up and it will say export to CSV once you've searched for your companies. So for example, these are all the search parameters I have usually. Business Development Manager, co-founder, Chief Marketing Officer, a CEO, CTO, whoever is responsible for the department that will best resonate with the service that you're selling. You know, company headcount is quite important. So you can even match the different types of people that you're looking for here, 21 to 50. You can do the same here because they'll both have different prospects. They'll both have different types of leads and different people. Some people might not be on the Apollo database. Some people might not be on the LinkedIn database and vice versa. And once you've done all that, again, like I said, just export the CSV and keep it in a safe for now. And then we'll go back to the third bit, which is edge in. And you can see like these new Web3 companies that are on the scene and you have to manually use this. So it may be wise to hire a VA or someone in your team to check this website out and manually compile the data, but it seems to be really effective. Some companies have their team, some don't. It's still fairly new and in beta. Let's go for chain analysis, for example. And look, you can see all the news related to that company, the activity timeline, like in May, they raised 170 million, 100 mil here, 100 mil here. So they definitely can afford your services, right? And you can see here, like all the people that are responsible for running the company, from the engineers to the operations guys. So for example, Michael Goniger is one of the operations guys, and you can just simply save this team to a list, like acquired companies or blockchain. You can make your own lists and then you should be able to get their emails. If not, you can get their Twitter at least. And when you make your account, I can unlock his email there. And you'll just have to manually go through this one by one and add these people to your list of prospects that you're going to be reaching out to in just a moment. So you got Apollo, you got Find Email, you got Edge In. So that's 3 places to build your lead database. Okay. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to show you one lead list that I built earlier using Apollo and Find Email, and I'll show you exactly what that looks like. So this is the big list one that I scraped, and usually what I do is I split the leads into lists of about 500. So for example, if I have a list of 5,000 leads or 3,000 leads or however many leads it is, what I'll do is I'll break those up into like lists of 500 so I can test multiple different variations of a script, because you don't want to be sending just one script to like all of the leads, right? You need to test which script works so that you can get a winning script, and then once you get a winning script, you scale that script harder for the majority of the other campaigns. Okay, so this is my list for now, and you just highlight it all, the leads that you want to put into one list. We copy, open a new spreadsheet and copy that into there, and you just keep breaking up the big list until you've got lists like this. And it's really important to name your lists. And what we're going to do is we've got 10 leads here, so that's 5,000 leads in total. So what we're going to do next, we're going to go inside my outreach sending tool, and I'm going to show you a campaign that I made earlier and show you what kind of results we got from it. So we're inside Smart Lead, and here's a fine example of a winning campaign. We contacted 293 leads. We had an 86% open ratio. 872 people opened their message. We had 46 replies, which is 18% reply rate. And we had 69.57% reply rate that were positive based on this campaign. So I'm just going to show you exactly what we did. So I've filtered from the 1st of Jan 2023 till about the end of August 2023. Okay. So as you can see, you know, three meetings per day. This is a client that booked 100 demos in Q1 2023. At least 3 meetings every single day. day, more or less. So let's talk about the script, and I'm going to keep this really generic. This is just so that you understand the framework behind it, so you can apply it to your offer and you can start ripping campaigns and getting results. So it's pretty straightforward. It's just, hey, first name, hey, Menno. A colleague told me about your company, so I had to reach out. Been working with client 1 and client 2 on scaling or whatever you guys do, and a few NFT drops or projects or DAOs or whatever you've been working on, where we generated amount in time frame and a further X in GMV in 6 months. Would you be against me sharing a short video I made that explains how we could do similar for you guys? Super straightforward, super casual. You can see I don't even use like correct capitalization of letters here as well, just as if I'm just saw your company and I'm just writing off the cuff. So we're trying to make it not look so robotic, so cold outreachy, if that is even a word, but we want to keep it super casual as if we've just come across their company. So I'm going to show you how we can apply that framework and how we can build that campaign together. So when I'm writing scripts, I like to think about my ideal client's pain points and what they're currently struggling with at their company and apply my offer to that. So let's just add a campaign real quick and show you what that looks like. So we're going to go to add campaign as you saw at the top. Once you've logged into Smart Lead, upload CSV file. Let's just go with big list 11. We're just doing this for demo purposes. You want to save and you want to go first name is the first name of the company. Job title is irrelevant. Company name. Cool, save and next, and obviously you want to name your campaign as well. So we're just waiting for this system to import leads. Here we go. So we've got 565 leads to play with. Let's just put demo Kai note for first name. And you can go like, hey, first name. Came across your company while I was searching for NFT projects, innovative DAOs or innovative niche projects. So if all the lead lists you scraped is like a DAO or an NFT project, you can just plug that there, and figured I'd reach out directly. We just finished a project with client 1 and client 2 where we help them achieve result in time frame. So front load the competence. We just worked with Rarible. We just worked with GameStarter, top of the industry, some of the biggest companies in web3, if so in the world. They've seen you work with Rarible, that means Rarible think you're good, and other people that see Rarible as good, they'll want to work with you too. Mind if I share a quick video going over how we could help you do something similar? So the first bit is your opener, second bit is your body, and that's just you front loading competence, and the third and final part is the call to action. And you can play around with these, but this is one that's working really well for me right now. Mind if I prove my competence and show that I'm different than everyone else in the market that's trying to send you a message to get you to become a client? You just put like, best, your name, company name, maybe like your Twitter handle or something really good. This would be like your first email, and then your second email can be like, hey name. Obviously you can use the variable tools up here, super straightforward. Who would be the best person at company name to discuss your solution with, and then just put like your name. I think after the first or second email you should get a response. And obviously you can make your sequence as long as possible. You can throw in more case studies, you can add memes, you can be really creative in how you want to get the attention of your ideal prospects. And then let's go save and next. And then you choose your sender account, which can be any of these. You just pick your account, save email account. Then you can schedule your campaign to whatever time zone. I'm in GMT, I'm in UK, London. Let's go there. And the time does kind of matter. So for example, if you want to reach them first thing in the morning, 7 o'clock is good. At a random time, 7:41, and then maybe 9 p.m. up into the evening at like 21:28. Set the campaign date for today or in the future, whenever you want to launch it. And I still send emails on Saturday. A lot of people are checking their inboxes on Saturday, but I chill on Sunday, and you can save and next. So let's move on to LinkedIn and how we can automate LinkedIn to get more meetings. We're going to use a client's account here, and we're just going to go on Cameron's account. And basically what we're going to do is we're going to go to walaxy.com. Basically you just need to go to the Chrome store, install Walaxy. Once you've installed it, log in, and you get a dashboard that looks like this. To import our leads, we can use Sales Navigator and then just import, and then you literally go to Sales Nav, import, and then you get a little thing pop up here and it allows you to import that lead. So I'll show you an example real quick. Sales Nav, let's go blockchain development again, just for this demo purpose, and then you hit the Walaxy button, and then you can import all these leads that you've just found into your Walaxy account. Hit confirm, and it will tell you how long it has left until that import is done. And what we're going to do is go to Walaxy again on the dashboard, and once that's done we can start writing our scripts, and I will show you what campaigns have been working really well for Cameron here. So campaigns, we've got one here, this is already running. So the first thing we do is we set up a visit, and you just visit their profile, and there's no delay in between the visit and the invitation. As soon as you visited, you ping them an invitation, and you never want to add a note. A lot of people send these really cringe notes, good to connect, nice to eat meat, let's synergize, all this trash. Just no note. note, okay? Trust me. We are going to see how this works. And this one got some really good responses. So as a core member of your company, I'm sure you're aware of the declining NFT volumes. And to combat this, we created a solution that has resulted in results for our clients 1 and client 2. So this got me thinking we should explore opportunities. Let me know. And then you can just pop like a screenshot of one of your wins. Next message, again, literally the same cold email stuff we're using, we're ripping here as well. So just created a short video that explains how our solution can achieve result in time frame. Mind if I share the video here? The third one is who might be the best person to discuss solution at your team or at your company. And then make sure you have like delays in between. So after invitation, 1 delay for 1 day, 2 days delay after message 1, 4 days delay after message 2. Anywhere between 3 to 7 days is a really good idea because you don't want to be spamming them every single day with messages because it gets a little bit annoying. However, if you spread them out, you look legit, you look trustworthy, you look not desperate, which is the key here as well. So once you've launched your campaigns on LinkedIn and cold email, you're probably wondering, what the hell do I do once I've got responses? So I'm going to show you what that looks like using an inbox management guide that we're built. And we're also going to show you a couple of real life examples that we have in Smart Lead based on some responses that we've had. Let's go to response we had from Ubisoft, for example. The first message we sent was, came across your company while I was scrolling through Twitter, not sure if relevant, but despite being in a bear market, so pain point, our recent work with client resulted in a revenue spike. So mind if I drop more details here? Super casual, straightforward. Next email was sending another case study result. And third message was asking who is the best person to discuss this with. Fourth one was, hey, we recorded a client interview. Do you want to see it? After the fourth or fifth email, I believe, we got a response. And it just said, hey, I'm indeed part of the team who explores the web3 possibilities. Despite the experts we have on board, we are very limited and the Ubisoft team need help, basically. Would you have any documents or case studies I could read before hopping on a call? First thing we did, got all of the case studies and results into a shared drive on Google. If you don't have this set up, I suggest you do that now. And you just say, hey, prospect name, thanks for your note. Of course, dropping you a whole stack of our recent project and client wins here. Here's the drive. When you're ready, let me know if 11 a.m. or 12:30 p.m. tomorrow or next week. Tuesday is good for a chat. So make sure that your responses are on point. If someone asks for a case study, send them like a whole stack of them. Don't just send them one. Send them like 2 or 3 results that proves that you've helped similar projects or similar companies achieve what you say you can achieve. What you can do as well is just grab this guide and it just breaks down exactly, you know, when a prospect is interested but not right now. Hey, thanks for the update. When is a better time to check in? Thanks for the response. I'll follow up in a bit. What's the best email to reach you at? And then you've got prospect is interested now. We'd love to set up a quick call. What's the best email to reach you at? And I'll shoot over some times. What's your schedule look like later this week? Any of these times work for you? And if the prospect's not interested, we've got templates for that as well. And then like other objections, a lot of maybe some people will ask for like the pricing or cost. If they ask for more info, you can drop some case studies, referrals. This is all pretty much covered. I'll drop a link for this in the description. So as I mentioned earlier in the beginning of this video, my client Cameron managed to generate 100 plus demos for his web3 SaaS company in Q1 2023 with companies including Binance, Ava Labs, GameStarter, Magic Eden, Fox Network, and loads more. All he did was follow the frameworks that I laid out for him, and he kept his scripts casual, competent, to the point, and showcased that he can do what he says he can do. And he managed to get a really high response rate from this. Before I go, if you're looking to leverage cold outreach to generate 3 to 5 meetings per day for your offer, check out coldops.io and book a call with me or my team and see if you're a fit.